is it better to buy Ripple or Cardano right now? Well, both are very risky. In my opinion, you have to be very careful to buy or trade them. Use a stop loss. Just be careful because everything Trump does or say has huge impact. We all know about the crypto reserve. We don't know if it's gonna happen. Let's show you some news. All right. So it's a news bit. Not much chance of a real crypto reserve. I don't know if it's true. As a trader, I don't care because I don't buy Ripple or Cardano to hold. I got a really small percentage of my portfolio is Cardano and Ripple, so I don't really care because it's too much risk. But if there's a opportunity to trade, yes, I will take it. So there's a lot of hurdle, congressional approval, and it means bureaucracy. Process that can take months or even years. So you have to be willing to wait years, maybe months. But if Trump says something right now, that mean the price rises a lot. But if he says something negative, that he is postponing the crypto reserve, or he will only do Bitcoin or maybe Bitcoin and Ethereum, well, Cardano goes down the drain. Ripple has another use case. I don't really read about it because I only invest in Bitcoin and a little bit Ethereum, Solana, and I trade Ripple and Cardano, so I don't care about the news. I don't care about it long term. I just trade it. But if you do care about it long term, if you invest in it, be very careful. Okay, I will show you the chart. I will compare them both because they are looking very different. So first, Cardano. What do we see? This is the all-time high. We are 70% down of the all-time high. Ripple, we are 27% down the all-time high. The first thing I will think when I see that, Cardano has more upside potential. You might say, well, Ripple, fundamentally they will do this or they will do that. I don't look at that. I will just see the all-time high is 70% down and 216% up. More upside potential for me. That's what I think. Does that mean that I skip Ripple? Well, if it's this high, usually, but I will still take a look if we have some opportunities. First, we will take a look at Cardano, because in my opinion, it's interesting. This right here is extremely interesting because if we gain this, in my opinion, we will test higher. What higher? Do we test this? Do we test this? I mean, in my opinion, if we break above it and we get a clear gain, so the best thing will be a weekly open and close above it. Test back. In my opinion, we will go to the 230. Of course, we are not sure, so we take profit earlier, even around here. And on a daily, we will see, of course, more information. We will just place some profits between there. So chart is getting messy already, but us traders make the chart messy, but we know what we mean. So it's very easy. Gain this. Why is this important? This right here is the drop off, the point that brought us to the low. So if we gained it, we didn't even gain the last drop off, guys. We made huge gains, almost 300%. That's insane. But we did not gain anything. On Ripple, we gained everything. We are at the all-time high. Okay, not anymore, but on Ripple, this was the important part. I mean, the important price construction. So we gained it a lot. We didn't test it back, and that's with the altcoins. This is nice. Test it back and go higher. That's a fantastic textbook trade. But yeah, it doesn't happen super often with those altcoins, because they just blow away and people get FOMO, they keep buying, and you miss it if you are waiting for the perfect opportunity. That's the pullback, because that's the best trade. You have the best risk to reward. If it happens, I will take a trade. Does it mean I enter right here? No. I'm not sure yet, because the price has to develop. If it goes something like this, and then bam, it can be that here is the pullback. So but I don't know, because the price isn't developed yet. If it goes like this, yeah, maybe it's here. But I don't know. I look for the liquidity. We can also take the, how do you call that? The price, the volume profile. I mean, it's not clearly 1 point. I don't really like this. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. So where there is volume, the most volume, there is the most interest. But I will wait for a confirmation. If you want to be in position before the breakout, we don't even know if the breakout happens yet. We have to go down a little bit, 4 hours. So zoom in. You want to get in position right now. Maybe. This is a range. This is a range. Okay, we are now in this range. So it's very simple, guys. Enter low, exit high. So let's remove it for a little bit more clear view of the price. For now, this is interesting for entry, and of course this. So if you want to buy, even on a 4 hour, that's even a high time frame. If you want to enter a position, I will recommend using a stop loss. Don't just buy, but if you want spot buying Cardano, it is possible, of course. That's all up to you. Something like this, or something like this. So that's for the 4 hour where I'm interested. This is a little bit on the bottom of the range here, and this is on the bottom of the range there. So if we lose the range, it's always the same thing. If we lose this range, I will look at the bottom of the range. There's some nice liquidity here. So do you want to be aggressive, middle, or defensive? I will always choose or aggressive or defensive, in my opinion. So even if you are impatient and you want on the even lower time frame, you want to enter, well, this is nice. I mean, it's the same thing on the higher time frame. You range, gain, pullback. So that's gone. Yeah, this was a nice opportunity, or a little bit too late. This is a nice opportunity. Was a nice opportunity. So you can always play the retest, but it's just, yeah, it's I don't like it that much. That was possible, but so when do we enter that? At least we have to, if we gain this, yes, sure. So on the 50 minutes, gain this, entry, stop loss here, or if you want to be safe, here. But that would be that's okay. That's 4% almost for altcoin, but be very careful, because a lot of the time when we see this, it's not really losing momentum, so I guess it's all right. You can enter here. But if it was losing momentum, you a lot of the time see this, bam, grab some liquidity, then go. So be careful. So if you place, everybody has its stop loss down here. So it is possible that you get stopped out right there if your stop loss is right there. So yeah, even lower time frame, 3 minutes. Basically the same thing. It's choppy here, so yeah. Gain it, pull back, go. Can be here, can be here, can be here, or here. Choose what you want, guys. Choose what you want. How do you choose? Well, look. This is a nice point. This is not so nice. This is interesting. Yeah, look for the confirmations where you want to enter. So on the 3 minutes, you can enter right there if you want. For the long position, shorts. Yeah, shorts the same. Bam. Short, 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 short. Short, long, it's infinity, guys. Every support is a long, every resistance is a short. So for Cardano, you know what to do. You want to day trade. You want on the lowest time frame, wait for this. But let's say you enter here. Your stop loss is, let's say right here. Where do you take profit? In my opinion, right here. You have to take profit at least here, maybe even a little bit here, get the risk off the table, but you don't buy here with a stop loss here to go for an all-time high, guys. That was here, right? Yeah, that was there. You don't do that. You buy here, stop loss there, sell a little bit of your position here, sell a little bit here, sell a little bit there, and just leave a little bit and go up with your stop loss. Play with it. And if it goes to a new all-time high or test the old all-time high, you are still in position. You still have money, but you don't have the risk. Risk 1% of your account. If you are feeling greedy, risk 2%. I never risk 2%, always 1 max, sometimes a half, and sometimes even a quarter. So Ripple, on the weekly, this scenario is still open. Bam. If we gain this, we will see a new all-time high, in my opinion. On the 4 hour, it's the same thing, but the reward with with Cardano, the reward was very high because we were a long place ago. I mean, we were far away from the old all-time high, but at Ripple, this is the old all-time high. So, so yeah, let's say you want to play something like this. You didn't gain anything, so this will not be a valid play, in my opinion. Don't listen to me, just don't do it. It's kind of in the bottom of the range, so it is possible. I wouldn't play it. It's tested already a little bit. Okay, let's say you go here. The ultimate target for me would be here, where I close at least 70% of my position will be closed here. You will say, what? Ripple will go to a new all-time high. Ripple will go to $10. Yeah, that's what you might think, but I don't have that information right here on my chart. So I don't know. I know what I see, and what I see is that this will be my target. But if we go down, that will be the ultimate play. Right here. This was a nice support, but this is some nice volume, small volume. Why do I like this? It's tested already, so it's gone. Because you don't see it right away. This you see right away. This you don't. I like those plays. Yeah. But it already happened. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So we go for 6. I mean, it's possible. So one risky, long here, 0.5%. That's doable. Let's go to the 3 minute. If you want some action right now. Bam. Gain this. Go back. Target this. So what do you want to see? We want to see a gain here and not go too high, because if we go here, the reward is maybe already taken. Because we've been there, we tested the liquidity then. Go here, bam, 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 bam. Position, target is. That's nice. So it's on the low time frame, guys. And if we lose this, this is a nice entry. I like this one. I will fine tune it here. Bam. That's a nice entry. So if we go down here, I do that. If we gain this, bam. You can at least test this, because this, you can put the stop loss out down here. Yeah, that's not bad. In my opinion, Ripple is looks better on the lower time frame than on the higher. But a trade on the lower time frame can always grow into a high time frame bull killer, guys. It can be like that. So from here, 26%. Perfect. That's perfect. From here, 4%. Stop loss 1.15, something like that. That's at least 3.3, guys. If you just play those plays and you are winning, you have to be right 50% of the time. You make money on the long term. You just make money. It doesn't matter what happens to the market. Are we in a bull, bear? You just make money. Just do the trades. You have to do the trades. Journal them. Learn from them. What goes wrong? What goes right? You have to put in the trades. You cannot drive a car when I tell you how to drive it. You need to feel it. You need to feel trading. Just do it with real money. It doesn't have to be a lot. $100 account. Yeah, sure, you only lose one. $1 is maybe nothing, so you have no emotion. $1,000 account, 10. Yeah, if you lose 10 every time, you feel that. If you lose 5 times in a row, you feel that. That's how you learn. You need to feel it. You need to get a hang of the emotions. Get used to it. Okay, guys, thanks for watching. This video is a lot longer than I anticipated. If you stayed until the end, yeah, that's really good. I'm proud of you. Bye-bye.